This is a secret passageway in Kelowna. People exercise on the stairs here. You see there's all downtown Kelowna from here. This secret passageway. And there's secret passageways from here that go all the way from here to downtown in all different directions that I know about from when I was young. So I don't even really have to be seen by roads if I don't want to be. But you know, not only did Edson, Alberta basically force me out of my home, attack me until I respond, and then charge me when I respond, call the police on me for every little thing, steal everything I owned, and then when I left Skweeky in that gully, I heard that they went back there with a .22 rifle and shot him and killed Skweeky, and then put all over the internet lies about me, and said I left Skweeky there to die when I didn't. I left in our little jug, but he'd be okay. But they shot him, all because, and I think they were controlling Cathy Brushett in the end, that cult there, the satanic cult, because she wouldn't even move from the vehicle. When you watch her in the videos, hello, hi. She wouldn't even move. She is just sitting there. So this is getting to be a well-known place now. You see there's a lot of people exercising here. Just making the video without pointing it at you. See, so people just exercise on these stairs because they're so huge. But this is an old secret passageway to go to school for us when we were kids. About 30 years ago, 35. But see how old it is? It's cracked on the ground and everything. Just an old walkway now. And the stairs are all rusty. But I found out when I got here that the bank, the Service Credit Union of Edson and Hinton, have robbed my r.d.s.p, my disability savings plan, for $21,000, and I have to go to the fraud area of the RCMP. The RCMP, I remember, asked me to leave because they're going to deal with it with the army, the separatists of Alberta, as soon as they try to separate. So I can't wait for them to get their ass kicked by the army. Even though they have a lot of illegal guns in Alberta, like those people, they have a ton of illegal guns and not registered weapons and things, and they plan to use them on the people of Canada and the government. Hello. So they're gonna go now. I have to report what they did, taking my r.d.s.p to the fraud agency tomorrow morning because they're closed. It's a holiday today. That's why everybody's out jogging and going up and down the stairs. If it wasn't a holiday, a national holiday, they'd probably be at work. This is just a quiet little area. Oh, I'm not telling you the name of it, but this is somewhere in Kelowna that I can take someone for a walk. Maybe Leona, my sweetheart. Getting tired?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe one more?
No, that'll be it for me.
That's it for you? How many was that, 5?
That's 5, yeah.
5, boy, yeah. Be careful not to work your heart too hard either, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Because you can just have a heart attack.
I'm in good shape, though.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Daniel. Nice to meet you, buddy.
It's nice to meet you, too.
Good luck out there, man.
Yeah, thanks. See, not everybody's a bad person. This is British Columbia. They're a little more friendly here. You know, see, that's just it. Albertans are not so freaking friendly. They're a bunch of freaking yahoos that are so inbred backwards that they can't handle a Jewish man in town or any other man from anywhere else, that they can't take all your things and rob your old lady and take all your money. So that's what that cult did. It went all the way into the banks, you see. Now the banks have stolen our registered disability savings plan that came from the federal government of Canada, because I am so physically, and I have mental disabilities like severe PTSD and stuff. So those people have stolen from a handicapped person and a member of the Royal Canadian Legion, which is the police and military. So they just asked me to retreat and go home here. Will they go fight? So the minute you Albertans want to get up and fight with the RCMP and the army, go ahead. Let's just see how tough you are. Grabbing on a handicapped person at a bus stop. Chasing a handicapped person around your town with a Legion hat on. Well, let's just see how brave you are when the army comes with armored vehicles to deal with you. And all your little guns you bought. Because, you know, my family on the American side, I'll back them up. And we have A10 Warhogs with Gatling guns that shoot 1,000 rounds a minute. And they have bullets as big as a milk carton that fit in your hand. And that's what's going to be aimed at you. As well as 5,000-pound bombs. So if you want to fight, go ahead. Pick a fight with them. We'll just see how tough you cowboys are. You want to rob a handicapped member of the Legion, you piece of shit. But yeah, for the rest of you around the world, this is my beautiful city. Yeah, see? I'm not saying where exactly this is, but you can see clearly across the valley from here. It's very smoky right now because there's fires. But yeah, that's what they did. They robbed me for everything I owned, shot my cat, took my girlfriend and mind controlled her in some cult. And every church turned on me because they're members of the cult. They're not even really Christian. And robbed my disability savings plan with the bankers. And that's $21,000 plus over $30,000 worth of belongings they took. So you see, they're not good people, Alberta. They're not really right-wing at all. They're more of a freaking satanic cult on steroids. So just think of that. I have never been robbed by a bank in my life. This is the first time in my life I've gone to a province and it has such a cult in it of separatist Satanists that and they're trying to con America into joining them. And the minute America joins them, I was a right wing, I still am. And I work with Alex Jones and Press for Truth and Rebel News. I shared all their media onto my Facebooks and Instagrams. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad. I'm just filming. I won't get you on film.
Okay. I was gonna take a picture
Oh, you go ahead.
from down to that end to capture this.
Oh, sure. Do you want me to go down a level and you can take your picture?
If you don't mind that.
I don't mind at all, no. You're welcome. Is that your wife?
Yes, it is.
I'll just
She's
wait.
taking time. Oh. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. Oh.
Well, I'll go down and I'll wait for your wife to come up and then I'll go down.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Wonderful stairs though, eh?
Oh yeah.
I've been taking these since probably 1985.
Really?
Yeah, I grew up here and went to school.
Yeah.
And it was our way of getting to school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
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 They're getting pretty old and beat up now.
And still used though. Still used.
Yeah, still used.
Yeah.
People still use them, yeah. Just like they should come in and fix them, eh?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. A little improvement would be good.
It would be good, yeah. Have a good day. There you go. This is the Rotland, and this is the stairs. And you see, it's so old, it's cracking. See the cracks? This thing is from like 1970 something when it was built. And it's been painted dozens of times. It used to just be bare rock that with cement that went through. The type of cementing that they did was made with rock, you see, and just lime and sand and gravel, slack lime cement mix. And it was built out of rock by brick masons. And it's always been a favorite when we used to go to school here. This is where my ex actually went to school. that was murdered here in British Columbia. She was on the Highway of Tears where they killed her, and her foster mother ran the women's shelter here, and she was taken to the coast and by a new boyfriend, and he was a satanic cult member too. And she went with him when we had a fight over something stupid, and he took her and pumped her full of drugs and made her into a hooker in Vancouver. She was a native girl, and I loved her very much. We just had a bad breakup, and everything could have been fine, but she got grabbed by the satanic cult, and they pumped her full of hard drugs until she was addicted. And then hello. She goes way up there. Pumped her full of drugs till she was addicted, and turned her into a prostitute. Used her as a prostitute. And the sad thing is they took my young wife, and once she was all used up, and millions of men had her in Vancouver for like $50 so that she could buy the drugs that they hooked her on. Because that's what they do. They hook the girls to drugs. The pimps. And then they can't ever leave because they always need their drugs. So they just use them until they're all used up. And then they take them in the forest and rape and beat and murder them for days. Torture them like they did to my wife. Then they took my wife and they took a handgun and shot her. And I'm not sure how many times they shot her. But they shot my wife. And I loved her so much. But they killed my wife. It was one of my first wives. She was bi, and she used to buy me t-shirts like Tits and Ass Patrol and stuff like that, because she liked to share me with other girlfriends, and she loved me so much she would bring me girls to share and have as other wives. They took my wonderful, beautiful native wife, and they took her into the forest and did that to her. And it's an unsolved murder to this day. It breaks my heart. Then it's two of them. And one of my exes they gave AIDS to, who was by the cult, just to be a piece of shit to me, just to be a piece of shit to her. One was RCMP officer's daughter, and they gave herpes to her because they're a piece of shit. And they wouldn't know Lucifer if he knocked them in the face, because they're too busy worshiping a plastic bafamet that's not even a likeness of Lucifer. If you saw Lucifer face to face, would you even recognize him? No, you wouldn't. But you think you did because you had a plastic bafamet. Piece of shit. But yeah, that's what they did to my wives. They murdered them. And I'm worried for Cathy Brushett, because it looked in the end, if you look at the films on my YouTube channel, how Cathy didn't even move in the car and just sat there motionless. So it worries me for Cathy Brushett that she may be being controlled by that Edson cult. Maybe the whole time. Maybe when she got that 2.8.35 with 6 zeros from either from the Bar Association or the Witch or both. Because the Bar Association of British Columbia is on my phone, and I have an ex, Kelly Theresa Christensen, which I love dearly, but she just plays weird games and with my life. And she asked me once, can I play a game about you? And I made the mistake of saying yes. So I think maybe some of it was because Cathy wanted to retire, and she was her pension from Manulife, which all the women from where she worked, downtown Kelowna Valley Medical, all the women at Valley Medical that work as lab technicians there all get Manulife, and she took hers early and it was running out. So I think that's why she was selling me to retire. And I think she picked up Leonard along the way, first pretending to be friendly, and in the end, just controlling her. And I think that's what's going on. And I think it's a massive cult there of separatists who are Satanists. They're not right-wing America. So keep that in mind. I'm a right-wing, and I work with Alex Jones as a volunteer, and I worked with Trump, and Trump turned on me. You have to understand, it's a massive cult. It's everywhere. And whatever it truly plans, it's not to go with right-wing. You understand? It doesn't go with the right-wing. Isn't it beautiful here? Look how beautiful it is. See how silent? The machine's not even focused at me. See? No one's mad at me here. You listen to the other videos, you can hear the machine, psychotronics in the background, if you know what to listen to. Now, you hear birds here. You hear that. So those people, they mean to hurt everyone, and they're armed to the teeth. They have every type of gun, completely prohibited and restricted, every type. They smuggle them in from all around the world with oil money. And they mean to hurt the Legion members and the RCMP. And I think a lot of medical staff are going along with them. And they're from all over the world. But they mean to take over. And they mean they're a threat to Ottawa and to me because I'm the crown. They're a threat to the world. I don't think the Bar Association meant to get in with that deep with those type of people. I know the Chinese lawyer. If you go back in my films, wait, that might be with my auntie at the Nevada State Patrol, because they have a file on all of this too. But yeah, they mean to do harm to their fellow Canadians. They don't want you. They don't want to be part of you. They want your women to keep as slaves. But they don't want you. Albertan men are mostly pieces of shit in every fucking way. I mean, they beat dogs with sticks. They don't reward them with a treat to train them. They just take a stick and beat them into submission. And they feed animals water. Like your cattle, your beef from Alberta, that's supposed to be grade A, is being fed fracking water. I was on farms. It was not even treated. It's untreated well water from fracking, because they frack there in Alberta, all the oil. So all your beef there is getting untreated fracking oil water. So yeah, it's probably cancerous because it's oil, which is petroleum, which can cause cancer. So eating that beef from Alberta, probably not a good idea. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you, this beautiful view here of my home city, Kelowna. To everyone around the world who watches my videos. And the mail is on strike. Let's see here just a second. But those of you that want to join my Illuminati around the world, see the cards I have had made? I have permission to have these from Jacob Rothschild and my wife Leona of Spain. See? Can you see my addresses there? You can mail me your membership of $25,000 to the P.O. box below. And you can contact me. You can watch my YouTube videos on my YouTube channel. And you can contact me at my Gmail. Or you can phone me and make friends. Here's my Illuminati card. Let's see, can it bring it out far enough so you can read it? I'll leave it there for a few minutes for you. For those of you to get the addresses and things. There you go. You can write me at the P.O. box. Send a membership to my Illuminati of $25,000. And let's rock and roll. Let's buy out Alberta. Let's buy everything. And kick them off their own fucking land. So cheap there anyway. Enjoy my beautiful valley. It's really not too overdone right here in this area. Downtown is a lot of skyscrapers and things, but it's really not too overdone. So yeah, imagine that, eh? A cult in Alberta that wants to take over all of Canada decided to go to war with me because I broke up with Cathy, and there was money for my bones because I was a missionary for God for 17 years, and they wanted my bones for magic bones, to eat my flesh, to absorb my power, which is holy from God. Imagine that. And here I am, just Lucifer, paying my penance to God, eh? An evil man at one time who robbed bank for my sister, who did evil things. I worked for the army. I punched people in the head for money because they rob people and stuff like this. You know? Hello. Just making a YouTube video.
Oh.
I won't put you in it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Just wait for this person to go by. Have a good day.
You too. Hope your video goes well.
Oh, thank you. So you see, we won't put her in it because sometimes people don't want to be. Well, yeah, imagine that, eh? Wanted to eat my flesh and use my bones for magic spells and sell them. That's what the witch of Edson was going to do for, like, what was it? A aphrodisiac for men that have penis problems and shit, where their dick don't work. They were going to eat my bones and magic potions. That's pretty fucked up because I used to be with bi women before I was with Cathy, the straight one. But you know, if you're a bisexual woman, I'm with Leona, Queen of Spain. But it's up to her if she'll want you as a wife. If you want to write the P.O. box and offer, we don't mind. Because we do accept other bisexual females with my wife. We don't want men. No, thank you. And I'm not gay, I'm straight. You know, a lot of gay men have had a problem with that over the years. Like, because I don't go with them and I only go with bisexual women. I've never really been accepted by the LGBT male community because they get so jealous and so mad because I don't consider them a woman, and I go with bisexual women. But that really wasn't my choice. How it started, I was looking for one wife for the rest of my life, and what happened was I was handsome and young, and I had a relatively big wee-wee, and I was very handsome, and the women liked me that way and liked to share me. And I think what happened is this cult that murders my wives, and they got jealous of that because they worship Bafamet statues and wouldn't know Lucifer if it hit him in the head. And they thought they'd just get revenge on me and the girls. That's what I think. And a lot of them are gay and bisexual men because I know that Shane Martin from Kelowna here, who was a security guard, his name keeps coming up from women saying that he sexually abused other women that loved me, because his girlfriend Marla, years ago, I got out of jail after I slapped my ex who fooled around on me on my wedding. I'm supposed to be this really, really nice Christian lady. There's so many fake Christians out there. But yeah, she fooled around on my wedding and broke my heart into a million pieces because all I ever wanted was one. But yeah, you know, they always seem to kill my wives if they leave me or give them a disease, and they wouldn't even know Lucifer if he hit him in the face. So yeah, they just worship their plastic Bafamet and figure fucking their sons in the ass is the way to do. But I don't think so. I do like my 2 wives at once, or my 3 or 4 wives at once, and I've had as many as 200 wives at one time when I was young. all at the same time, that all knew they were all bi, and they all got jealous in this cult, and tortured my wives, and beat them and murdered them. It's just horrible. So I'm scared for Leona because they went after her already on the internet several times, and someone tried to assault her boat, and also a guy did kiss her at a concert, and her security had to pull him away. So, but you keep in mind that Leona has armed bodyguards, cult, and they'll shoot you. They carry submachine guns and hand grenades. If you want to go toe to toe with their bodyguards, I don't know. Those are specially trained men, and they'll kill you. You go near my wife. I just wanted to share this with you, everyone else in the world. You see, because I was Lucifer paying his penance for all of his sins of war. Giving some for love instead of some for hate. Give them to God as a gift, a soul. Paying my penance as a missionary. For some for hate, for some for love, for some for Jesus in heaven. For some who are unreasonably, can't be reasoned, can't be talked to, can't be dealt with, can't be held in court to, and refuse to be human. Like ISIS, and what else did we fight? Oh, all sorts of things. Like Kosovo. Those things they did for me. You're next, Alberta. You're next. Go ahead. Try and leave. Just try. We're not going to let you. Not the rest of us. Not Leona, not me, not America. You keep in mind, you wanted to join America and leave Canada. My family run the U.S. government, retard. Haven't you heard of Gary Ackerman, congressman? What about Steve Ackerman? What about Mike Ackerman? Haven't you heard of those people? Well, those are senators, retard. Yeah. And they were like generals, and there are, check every level. Go, Alberta, go check on your computer and see how bad you fuck up, gringo. Hey, bandeo, alto, puto. You fuck up. Because you can't join them now. You fucked with an ackerman. Yeah, that's right. I speak Spanish. Because I was supposed to be an American police officer when I grew up like the rest of my family. That all went to Nevada, retard. Everything there, including this video, went to the Nevada State Police in a file with the FBI. And the minute you started, I dropped a book. And that book was from jail. And every bit of information in there got 900 gangs busted in the cult. And more. You have no idea how many people they've just killed because of what this has done since 1996. And all my girlfriends you've murdered. My family has murdered you and isn't going to stop legally. So if you want to separate, you go ahead and try. You know, we can always just send predator drones with a .442 machine gun and rockets after you. It flies for days and days and nights with night vision and heat sensor cameras and shit. You ain't getting away. How did my friend's wife say it, Mr. Clinton? Bill Clinton is actually a personal acquaintance of mine. And his wife, she said, when they killed bin Laden, I think it was, and she laughed and she said, we came, we saw, he died. So Lucifer's family has a lot of high-ranking friends, and whatever you were thinking you were gonna do, We don't think so. We don't even want you. It's gone through to my aunt, who's gone through the Nevada state, who's gone through to the FBI, where my family works and runs it, and the Central Intelligence Agency, where they work. And they work at Homeland Security. Just punch in Officer Ackerman, Homeland Security. You watch. There'll be over 30 of them. You watch.